Do you know what happens before the crown? Well, our limited podcast series will tell you exactly that. Deep dive into the real stories of our state winners of Femina Miss India 2026. It's called Before the Crown, 30 Voices, One Crown. And we've got from Chhattisgarh, Anushka Sone. Anushka, rocking, welcome to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
And you're looking extremely graceful.
Lovely.
Now, this is something where we talk as friends, where we open our heart. We want the real Anushka for the world so that, you know, the young ones, the generations ahead, get inspired. Would like to know, you come from a tribal background in Chhattisgarh. What was life like then?
Well, I was born in Bilaspur and I have lived in different regions of Chhattisgarh, including Bastar. So the tribes are really old, okay? They have been here for hundreds of years. What one thing connects me to the tribe is that while I was there, I could explore nature with them. Tribes are mostly about the resources, the way they praise nature, more towards that.
So, was the whole pageant world exposed to that side of India?
Not really. Even while I was living there as a child, I did not had basic schooling as well until I was in 3rd standard. So pageantry was absolutely out of the box at that time. When I went to class 3rd, after that there were certain stages when I got to know about pageantry, but it was more focused when Manushi won. And after that I was also inclined towards it. But my interest in pageantry basically came when I was in 11th standard, and in my school, as a farewell, to crown the Miss Farewell, they have this entire pageant thing happening where they have to walk, talk, and there's Q&A. So I was really invested in that. So since that day I was like, I'm going to do it. And yes, I love being on stage.
And you own it. Now, you mentioned when you were in 3rd standard, but I know that you started from 3rd standard itself, right?
Yeah.
What was that like? So you didn't do your nursery, 1st, 2nd, nothing? Why?
Not at all, nothing. And it was crazy for me because I did not know how to speak in English, and it was an English school. So one day I was sick and I had to tell the teacher that I'm having cold and cough, and I went out, said, "Ma'am, I have khasi and sardi," in front of the entire class, and they were all laughing at me. I was a little bit embarrassed, so since that day I worked on my communication skills a little.
First, I want to know, when you said 3rd standard, you got bullied because what you said, sardi khasi, and since then, do you still remember that 3rd standard,
I remember
Anushka?
a lot of things about me from that age. She was scared. She did not want to speak to anyone. But she had this strength in herself even as a child, I would say. I had this vision in my mind what kind of a lady I'm going to be. And if I see myself today, that child is going to be really proud.
And what would you like to tell that child today?
Yeah, of course. One thing I would like to tell that child is, you're going to do really good, but no matter what is going on, it's just making you better. It's bringing the better version out of you, because if all those things did not happen with me, I wouldn't be here today. That is why having hardships in life do shape you in a lot of ways.
But isn't the child already happy with the fact that you made it to a state winner and you're representing Chhattisgarh? And here you are?
It took me seven years to be here, to proudly say Chhattisgarh on stage, which I did on the day one. And everyone in my state is so proud, and I'm really grateful that they're all supporting me. That girl feels, obviously that girl is really happy, but the dream she saw was to make an impact. And I'm going to make sure that I make more impact as I carry on this journey.
Now, you mentioned 7 years. I want to understand, you've been trying for Miss India for the past 7 years?
Yes. 7 years.
And you've been coming back again and again and again.
Yes, I tried almost every year. And while I was also preparing for NEET and also giving my examinations after I got into MBBS. So it was really hard, but fun as well, because I finally got in.
Because, you know, after a year or two or three times, after that one person would give up, what made you actually keep going, saying that, I want to come back?
I think I never felt satisfied because I was not getting it, and I know I can get it. I had faith in myself that I can make it. Also because, I started my pageant journey when I was 17, and the first pageant I did was Face of India. It was in Gujarat. I went there representing Chhattisgarh, and a few girls asked me, is Chhattisgarh even a state? That day I was like, I'm going to make sure that I also go to a stage where my state is valued, and of course Miss India values every state, the entire India.
So, you know, when you said that I was strong to go there year on year, great that you had that conviction, but wasn't there ever a fear of failure? Because I am completely bowled over with the fact that when you say 7 times, it's not a small feat. It speaks volumes about your determination, right? So, was there a fear of failure yet again for the 7th time that you got onto the stage?
The fear was always there, but what kept me going was my family. My dad has always taught me, failing is better than regretting. That's what he said. And I live up to it. No matter how many times I try, if I'm failing, I won't be regretting that I did not go. And I'll tell you something, I wasn't going to come this year. Because I was doing my medical internship, I was doing 24 hours of duty, day and night. It was really hard. I wasn't getting enough sleep and everything, and I thought maybe I should wait, get my degree in a month and then come back next year. But if I did wait, I might not be here. And that is the reason why I think going on is very important, because हमें हमारे सपनों के लिए सही वक्त का इंतजार नहीं करना चाहिए.
Tell me, you spoke about your dad. Your dad is in the police force?
Yes, he is.
How was life growing up, and especially from the area that you come from?
My dad is a really lively person. He is always out to be creative, to do something interesting in his life, and he has made me like that as well. Growing up, I have done a lot of things. I mean, I have learned to play synthesizer, violin, guitar. I have learned dance, Kathak, Bharatnatyam. I have done a lot of things, all because my dad wanted me as an individual who has explored most of the aspects of the life. And with that also, I went into this events where we danced, we sung, and I was always participating in annual functions.
You were the girl who's always on stage, out there. Let's talk about your mum. Your mum is also an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman, right?
Yeah, she is.
Independent. How has your relationship and that has shaped you as to who you are today?
My mom got married when she was 19, and she has finished all her degrees. She has done PhD in sociology, and she got that degree after she got married. So our relation is just like we are best friends. She is my bestest friend. She has always mentioned one thing, which is no matter what you feel like, you can always have me. You can talk about anything, and she is just there for me. So we have a very good relation.
We've heard that your mum used to leave the house with a knife.
Well, actually, my dad's a police officer, and while we were living in Bastar, there was a little terror. So just to protect me and herself, she used to carry a knife every time. And I'm really proud of her because of how strong she was to be able to carry a knife and use it if needed. She never did, thankfully, but that was how I was raised, by a very strong woman.
And what does that make you feel? Like,
I'm raised by a strong woman. That's what I can feel right now.
And that's what we can sense in your voice. So that is, you've inherited those qualities, I must say.
I'm glad.
We heard that you've written a book as well. Could you tell us a little more about that?
So I have written a book, She Wore Thunder. This book is, I wrote this book as an exploration of women empowerment and feminine strength. So these are poems. It starts with a woman who listens to everyone, to a woman whose voice is heard. And I have this most wonderful line, which I like from that book is, the only fate is to be you. So this book tells about the journey of a woman, but at the end of the poem, it is that it's you. You can be yourself and you can own it. And it's for every woman out there.
You're multi-talented. You do everything under the sun. Synthesizer, dancing, this, that, writing a book. What pushed you to write a book? Or, you know, you'd said that dad got you to dabble into so many things. He wanted you to learn everything. But writing a book is something not just a regular thing.
I would like to read a line from the book, which is, "They said her hands are meant to mend, to yield, to serve, to weave. But she was not a sculptor's dream. She was the quack beneath the field." So what happened when I was young? I was questioned on the way I dressed, on the way I talked, because I was a tomboy. I loved playing video games. I've played GTA 5 7, 8 times, and God of War and PUBG and all that video games. And people used to question me, "You're a woman, be feminine." Why? Why should I just be feminine when I can be everything? I believe an Indian woman is capable of doing everything. She can't be defined by a single word, or there's no word to define her. And that is what motivated me to write the book. There are so many reasons I wrote the book. From what I've experienced in life, from what I've seen women experience, and coming from an area such as the tribal area where Adivasi women are out there, seeing the women who work in hospitals and other areas who are harassed by people around them, I felt that this is something people need, and I'm certainly thinking of writing this in Hindi version as well and in my regional language as well, so that it reaches out to more women.
All right, I've got a couple of quick fire round for you. A couple of questions I'm going to ask you. You need to answer that super fast. Let's go. What is the best advice you've ever received?
Don't be scared to fail. Just keep going.
One line of poetry you love.
It's from my own book, but it's the bigger one.
Go for it.
No force could bend the storm she spun. No tide could steal the path she traced. For winds that dare to speak her name still carry echoes none erase.
Last film that stayed with you.
12th fail.
Favorite actor? Male.
Male. Rana Daggubati.
Female.
Katrina Kaif.
Comfort food?
Biryani.
Coffee or chai?
None. I like coconut water.
Ooh, one city you could live in forever.
Bastar.
One habit you want to change.
Sleeping a lot.
You really sleep a lot?
I love sleeping. Sleeping is my best friend.
How lucky are you? Eat biryani and then you sleep a lot. Wow, what a life. What does India mean to you today?
Successful, to be honest.
One thing you want to be remembered for?
Relatability.
3 places one must visit.
Of course, Chitrakoot, Tiratgarh, there's Kutumsar Gufa, the caves, beautiful.
And what must one eat?
Everyone can try Angakar roti, which is going very famous these days from our state.
And on a serious note, the world is at war. What are we doing wrong as global citizens?
Well, we listen to respond. We are not listening to understand, and that is the reason why war is happening, because being so developed, it can totally be avoided, according to me, just with the words.
Cool. I must say you are the Wonder Woman from Chhattisgarh who's ready to take on the world. Wishing you the best, Anushka Sone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.